questionable. He's coming off a 363-day layoff. But if Shane is on tonight, first half minute as they
fast hands when he lets go.
By Canelo. That's his bread and butter. Now Shane comes upstairs and lands his jab, getting a feel for each other's body language. Mosley got close enough for Canelo to land a body shot.
He didn't have any power at all. It's more like and I don't think he's going to be able to hold off Canelo with the kind of punches that he's throwing.
Landed that left hook. Mosley gets in a right hand upstairs. Álvarez only two.
In order to get some respect from Canelo, because
is that Canelo seems satisfied for the moment. Take the lead in the fight and looking for opportunities.
Observation by Naz Richardson, Mosley's trainer, that Canelo, part of you wonders if Canelo is showing a little bit too much respect
to go forward. For now, it looks as though he's just trying to get a close. And now, finally, Canelo is beginning to put a physical.
Fighters punch, and they don't punch through the target. From this pad work thing, they just do enough to make the target every time he punches.
He's so comfortable in the ring.
Well, it's a record.
It's amazing. Again, the official record is.
And those body punches.
Check it out in few minutes for him, and I go for the victory.
And in the second round, Álvarez began to step it up his confidence against Canelo Alvarez. Álvarez alternately laying back. These body shots are designed. It's discouraged sometimes when you hit him. Does that affect judges in your view?
I showed his face. He just, to me, I just getting to say that much power in his punches when he does punch. That's the type of guy that's going to tie up a guy like a lot of the veteran guys. He will fight you.
Time! Go over there. Time.
Never been cut before. As dominant as he seems to have been in the
accidentally butt heads or whether it's from a blow.
In Canelo's corner is Jose Reynoso. He'll clearly be going to work. Those questions will determine how bothersome it is for Harold. How do you have it through three?
The first round, that's what, Canelo's rounds 2 and 3. Canelo really started a cold decision. Once he won, Álvarez.
Nobody wants to see in those
couple rounds, and I really like that, but, thus far,
fans, I mean, how big a fan?
Watch Mosley, especially when he's at some point, fighters.
Very impressive when he punches, but he still hasn't been that busy. I mean, he punches and.
It's your instinct, Andre. Does Canelo fight in a measure?
So that's why we see the high guard. He's not taking. So again, it's his overall game.
Now just a slight event between Floyd Mayweather.
Has been, one of my favorite fighters since day one. I've always been able to stay focused.
Well, talking about Canelo's punch, but I see Shane myself is gradually
winning the decision because he's landing more than half of his punches. Active, and he is. He's throwing more punches wrong because judges have shown that they'll respond to activities. But
this is why we all love Shane for so many.
Night, his mindset to come win and prove the doubters. Some of Shane Mosley's big punches right now because he's
it takes to win that fight against that style. You're brilliant at that.
I just don't like to lose.
As a lightweight, but the type of fighter that
with Winky right and decided he wanted to do it again.
Watch your head.
And the purse offer for the Corey Spinks Brundage wins is to fight Canelo Alvarez probably this fall.
Opponents will be making,
and that gives Alvarez the chance to tee off.
Be punching a little more liberally to the head here tonight, hitting more than half his power shots, and it becomes increased.
Everybody still wondering whether in Pacquiao A fight that never got.
5-1, Canelo Alvarez.
Approach. He's balanced in his approach to everything that he does. I see.
Fight goes on. If he don't knock Shane out, he may have some problems. Just so determined, he's going to keep working. Shane.
He does close the show since. Going to get full credit for just beating a 40-year-old Shane.
Larry. Oh. Canelo is landing bombs.
Yeah,
It's very seldom we ever see him fight with a guy that can punch with so much power.
so far.
Credit to a cut man named back. Mosley's coming forward and being aggressive.
A lot of pressure on him, and I'm really surprised that he's taking a break or get tired. He's going to have a problem with Shane.
Well, we're a minute into the 8th round, and it appears that if Canelo in the first minute of the round.
Yeah, well, that's one of the few knocks against him is he fights in spurts.
Lull you to sleep. Budding.
In his face again.
Always had a great first.
From the way that
goes on. Mosley, he's more or less allowing Mosley to throw.
he has no respect for Moses' punching power.
But and when the
Shots. Amazing accuracy throughout. He wants to. Ripping Mosley to the head.
Tim, and we've seen him in some recent fights.
Just took 2 vicious body shots. And a third one. Is seeing the focus to the body. The narrative was clear coming in. Commitment to those body punches. This is fierce.
Very big puncher for a 154-pounder.
The kind of commitment Shane Mosley used to have.
Time!
Have it through 9.
Okay, Jim, I got an 8. Terrible beating by a young kid who's, that's what a judge judges.
Isn't it one of the 8? Once again, Alvarez starts the round. Not sure whether Shane has any.
No, he's not sure. And Shane's punches, best punch, mainly when he was as a lightweight.
Mosley to keep going, although he
good hand speed on that combination. Out of 22 for 23. Discouraged Shane Mosley won't wanted to make a decision if they felt like things were getting too bad, and obviously they don't think so far.
No, you can't stop his fight. I mean, he's getting hit with good shots, but never has he been he's getting hit with clean punches that have his head snaring.
Hand cross upstairs by Shane Mosley, who's lost in his last 4 fights, and the other was a draw with Sir Canelo
are here.
Well, you know, this is Cinco de Mayo in boxing.
And one here, American fans that Mayweather want to see him win or lose. He attracts them.
taking advantage of the opportunity to come upstairs and hit.
Well, we always do hear he was a good puncher. Explosive, but in the meantime.
But there were two fighters who defined
2 wins over Delaware at the Oscar Shadow. Wound up working with them. Their identities will be top.
Standing up all around this arena.
You have to wait down the wire to the.
Way more than he gave in
by unanimous decision, still undefeated and still WBC super welterweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo